Good afternoon, everyone. This is the Doctor. It's another beautiful day out here in the Pacific Northwest, and today we're going to be talking a little bit about the item exchange shop. So for those of you that didn't know, in the last update, we did get what's now called the item exchange shop, and what it essentially does is it lets us exchange different tiers of equipment or items or awakening prisms for other tiers. So let's jump in here and take a look at how it works and whether I think it's actually a good deal or not, and which ones I think are the best deals. So first, of course, you have the Rainbow Vision Sphere and Fragment of Thoughts train, and probably the thing people are going to want to convert the most here is Azure Vision Spheres. And you can see going, if I click on this, I can do the upward exchange. So that means I can take things from a lower level and exchange them upwards for an Azure Vision Sphere. So what it takes is it takes 20 gold spheres in order to make one Azure Vision Sphere. And with the rarity of Azure Vision Spheres, I would actually say this is worth it only really if you're a whale. Because I think there's a lot of people who have these gold vision spheres and are actually going to be using them awakening their SR characters or leveling up their SR characters because they're trying to earn essentially their like awakening achievements so that they can get Ranky XP, so they get Visior. So do I think it's worth it? I think it's only worth it in very situational positions where maybe you're dying for an Azure Sphere and you're desperate enough that you convert the gold vision spheres into Azure Spheres. But I think that's kind of this whole idea here, and we'll get more to this towards the end of the video. But you can see here that it takes 20 Azure Spheres to make one Rainbow Sphere. You should never be doing that, you guys. There is never a world in which you should be doing that. Rainbow Fragments of Thought, you guys, these take 5 Rainbow Spheres to make one Rainbow Fragment of Thought. And just in the same vein of this, I would say you never want to do this. Now, here's the reason why you never want to do this, you guys. Rainbow Spheres and Rainbow Fragments of Thought are valued at 500 Visior at minimum prices each. So they are the same value, which means they should be getting an equivalent exchange rate. Basically what this is saying is you want to spend 2,500 Visior to get one Rainbow Fragment of Thought, you guys. Now, that seems ludicrous, and what this is sort of preying on is your desperation a little bit here. You really want the Rainbow Fragments of Thought, you have the Rainbow Vision Spheres, why not convert them, right? Well, because you need the Rainbow Vision Spheres too, and eventually you're going to get to a spot where you're more bottlenecked by Rainbow Vision Spheres than you actually are by Rainbow Fragments of Thought. So, something to think about here. I would never make this conversion, you guys, no matter how desperate you are. I think the lower tiers with Copper Vision, Silver Vision, Gold Vision, up to Azure Vision Sphere is okay, but I would never convert the Rainbow Vision Spheres or the Rainbow Fragments of Thought, you guys. It's just not something I would ever do. Now, let's take a look at some of the other values in here, specifically the Elemental Awakening Prisms. Now, I could see this one actually being pretty good. The only thing that's a little weird is that it says it's an equivalent exchange, but it's actually a 2-to-1 exchange. So you can see here that basically it's an exchange of 2 on the left to 1 on the right, and it doesn't make sense because it says it's an equivalent exchange, but it's clearly not an equivalent exchange, you guys. So I'm not sure what is going on here. Maybe I'm just reading everything wrong, but as far as I can tell, the equivalent exchange is not an equivalent exchange at all. So there's that to consider, you guys. Just be aware with that trap. In terms of elemental fragments and elemental awakening prisms, I think this could be a situation where maybe you have too much of one fragment. So like, I know I have a boat ton of earth elemental fragments of thought, and so why not exchange them for some fire, right? Or why not take some fire and exchange them? Or go the other way around. Why not pull from, like, let's say I need lightning. Why not pull a couple from my earth? Scroll down here to earth, or what are the other ones I have a lot of? Fire. Why not take a few from fire here? Why not? Why not exchange them? So I think this is fine, because I think when you get to this type of stuff, you're gonna lean particularly on certain elements. And yes, it is a loss, but it's not nearly the type of a loss that the Rainbow Vision Sphere or the Rainbow Fragments of Thought are. So definitely something to think about there. For the Light Awakening Souls, I think this is also where you might find value in trading them, because you're gonna have a lot of extra ones. And, you know, it's gonna be something where maybe you don't have a lot of one, but you have a lot of another. And so you can just go ahead and trade them in, max them out. They're not hard to get. So you're never gonna find like yourself probably in need of farming them. So for example, I needed 50 souls for using Awakening Lucia. And so I was like, well, which ones do I have a lot of? Wow, I have a lot of Earth. Well, let me just, bam, I'm done. And you know, I'm never gonna need I'm never gonna be awakening 3 Earth units for to 6-star anytime soon. So I'm not going to need that. So why not, you know? Or look at that, I have 429 of the lightning ones because I was farming damned Sir O and Sid's lightning shards. So I mean, these, when you get down here, are a really good value when you're getting to the elemental awakening prisms. Yes, it's a 2-for-1 when it says it's an equivalent exchange, but yeah, I would say it's a good deal. The elemental alchrists, of course, are a good deal, I think, as well. I definitely changed out some of these. You can see that you know, you have the limited to 50 monthly right here. This might be a situation in which it's actually worth it to farm the yellows on double drops and then convert them once a month if you're planning on awakening a lot of units up, because it is hard to get these red Alchris even if you're like fully maxed out. Like I think I was farming lightning Alchris forever. Like I remember farming Alchris because I had Sir O, I had Sid, and so I was just non-stop. You can see how many yellow Alchris I have as well. So very worth it. The Praying Angel statue, you guys. Now this is totally worth it to level up for the red ones. Oh man, there's so many times where I've been bottlenecked by Praying Angel statues, you guys, and the conversion is 5-to-1. I don't care what you say. This is completely worth it. I'm never going to need that many Praying Angels. I'm converting the hell out of this. Same with the Prowling Wyvern statues. I'm just converting the hell out of them up. I mean, you're going to have so many of these. You need so many at the red level. You should just add this to your monthly to-do list. Faint Memories are the same way. I mean, you're going to be with double drops farming Faint Memories non-stop. So just make sure you're balancing everything out and make sure you're hitting those Faint Memory reds, because you never know what's going to be happening. Now, the weapon gems are a little interesting. I definitely think you should think about converting, but also the equivalent exchange, it is a 2-to-1 as well. And so I do think this is worth it, because you can see I have like a boat ton of guns or a boat ton of bows, and I'm not planning on leveling any of those. Well, I am with Lucia, but I might not be using those, or maces, you know, or I'm never going to be using the axes. So this might be a situation where, yeah, I kind of do want to equivalent exchange them. You just have to be careful, because if you start equivalent exchanging with your red with your red items, you can only do up to 20 per month, and you want to make sure you equivalent exchange to what you need. So you need to be looking, you need to be planning forward. You need to have somewhat of an idea of what you're doing before you come into this menu, you guys. This menu, these menus, can easily screw you over if you have no idea what you're doing, especially the Rainbow Vision Sphere and the Fragment of Thought. I know there's a ton of people who are like, yeah, I'm just converting all my Azure Spheres. Lord have mercy, please don't. Please don't convert all your Rainbow Vision Spheres to Rainbow Fragments of Thought. Like, I know there's someone out there right now who is watching this video and is literally like, shit. Like, I know you're out there, and if you're out there, I'm sorry my video didn't get to you sooner. Please do not convert your Azure Vision Spheres, do not convert your Rainbow Vision Spheres, and do not convert your Rainbow Fragments of Thought, you guys. Just be a little patient, you will get them in the month. You can wait a week, unless you're a whale, and then you can just bust out the credit card. thank you so much for listening, you guys. I do appreciate all of you guys always hanging out here and talking with me. Do remember, if you are going to buy Amazon coins, make sure to check out my affiliate link down in my description below. Using that is the best way to support me, and it gives 10% of whatever you purchase to me in terms of Amazon coins. And as always, make sure you come check out our Discord, drop a comment down in the comment section, and come check out my stream. I do stream almost every night. I will be streaming tonight, and usually I stream between 6 p.m. and 12 a.m. Pacific time, depending on if it's a weekend and we're going late, or if it's a weekday and we're going to end early. So thank you so much, you guys, and have a great rest of your day.